Hey, Mr. True here, and today I'm going to show you how to play a pretty simple 12-bar blues jam. And for those of my students who are going to be playing with me in the talent show, this is the blues jam that we will do. And first we need to talk about the C7 chord, which you see is right here. And if you take your middle finger and you put it on the 5th string on the 3rd fret, so 5th string, 3rd fret, middle finger, and then you put your index on the 4th string, 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, and then with your ring finger mute the 2nd string. It's real important that you mute the 2nd string. And then the pinky will play the 1st string on the 3rd fret as well. And that looks like this. So you have your middle on the 5, your index on the 4, ring on the 3, pinky on the 1. And you can mute the top string, the 6th string. You can mute it either with the finger or mute it with the thumb. I can do it either way, just whatever makes sense for you to do. But you want to make sure you're playing the 5 notes, which is 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, and 1. So 5, 4, 3, and 1. There's only 4 notes. I think I said 5. There's only 4 notes. That's a C7. I'm not playing with a pick right now, just using my fingers, but you can play pick or fingers, whatever. So C7, okay? And we're just going to play that for one measure, all right? And we're going to go kind of just a medium tempo, so it'll sound like this. And after that measure, we're going to slide all the way up until we get to the 8th fret. The middle finger will be on the 8th fret. Keep the same C7 shape. Okay? Keep that same shape. And that is an F7. We play one measure of that, then we go back to the C. Our fingers are staying on the exact same strings. And in this measure on beat 4, we're going to slide back to the B. And in the next measure, we play C again. Okay? So that's the first 4 measures. I'll play it again. So it starts on C. And right now I'm just kind of keeping a quarter note pattern. You can actually you can shuffle it a little bit with, if you had a pick on, you can be the first 4. The next 4 measures of the 12-bar blues, we're going to go up to F, and then back to C, just like the measures 3 and 4, the same thing, 7 and 8. Okay? And the last 4 measures, we're going to go to a G, and I like to just take all of my fingers and lift them up on a string. Just lift them, move them all up a string, okay? And it's going to look like this. Forgive me for the uneven lines, but it's going to look like this, where your middle finger here is on G, index is here on a B string, or excuse me, a B note. It's the A string, but it's B note. And then your ring finger is here on the F natural. We're going to mute the 3rd string. Pinky is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then the pinky is going to mute the 1st string. Okay? And it's going to sound like this. It's 4 notes, very low. Some people, well, I'll tell you what, I'll show you another way to make the 7 chords in a second. This is just using one shape. You have G, okay, and that measure, and this is measure 9. We're going to go G, 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 G flat, and then lift up on this finger and just keep the same 3 fingers playing. You got F7, okay? F7. And then it goes the next measure. This is measure 11. It's going to go back to the C7 for 4 counts. And then in the very last measure, we're going to play C on beat 1. We're going to do this, the G7, but we're going to go up to A flat right there on the 4th measure, 4th fret, excuse me, 4th fret. It's an A flat 7. And that's on beat 2 of the last measure. And then beats 3 and 4 of the last measure, G. Okay? So the last 4 measures will sound like this. It starts on a G, the last 4. starts over again. So this is all of that put together. There we start over again. Now, if you make an F7 right here, and you probably have already figured this out, I may have already shown you before, but if you have F here, if you go up 2 more, you have G, and you can do this right here on the G, G flat, G, or excuse me, F. So G, G flat, F. Now you could go up here for the A flat, which is fine, but I prefer to go, it's just really close, okay? Now another way to make C7 is using this chord, okay, which is, it's like the barred major chord, only you are, we're holding down 5th string at the 3rd fret, the 4th string at the 5th, and then this is barring the 3rd string at the 3rd, and then pinky is holding the 2nd string at the 5th, and I'm barring the 1st string at the 3rd. Okay, so this finger is holding 5, 3, and 1. This is holding 4 and 2. Okay, and you can apply that C7 to everything else I've done, just different variation. Okay. Okay, you can also play an F7 in this position, which this is on the 4, okay, this is on the 3 at the 5th, middle finger is on the 2nd at the 4th, and then pinky is holding the 1st at the 5th, okay. So you could start with this one, which is an F7, and then goes to this, or excuse me, that was a C7, it's been a long day, sorry, and then go to this F7, here for the G, G7 up here, and you can do that for different variations as well. And the more chords you can play in different positions, just the more varied your playing is going to be. For example, I could do this. So there I kind of did a difficult thing. I went from this G up to this G flat, but it works. It can work. Alright, so I hope this helps, and keep jamming. See ya.